It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Chukwueze, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Bakambu. And here's Bakambu. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's gone direct. Zaidu Sanusi. Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. Ndidi. Off to the ball here, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. And here's Iwobi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wan-Bissaka. Osimhen succumbs to the pressure. And here's Bakambu. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ndidi. Zaidu Sanusi. Tuanzebe. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Oh, there's a probing ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a threatening ball. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Wan-Bissaka. He is just caressing the ball. Swings it across. That's not going far. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lookman, clearly not happy with that. Mbemba. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Bassi getting this one clear. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Bassi. Bassi, gently done. Iwobi, forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman. Ndidi. Osai Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Bakambu. That's tidy. Ndidi cuts it out. Does really well to win the ball there. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Zaidu Sanusi. And it's Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. And here's Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. Oh, sweet feet. That's really well manoeuvred. So, what can they make of this? It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Lookman. Osimhen. Lookman. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's neat. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's having a shot! Goal! And Nigeria are ahead!
Nigeria, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Oh, that is our chance, surely! They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Moved on forwards. Cross into the box. Sanusi gets it away. Corner given. Tries to get it clear. Tries a measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lobbed in behind. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Calmly anticipates. Wan-Bissaka, good-looking ball. And he's heaved it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Iwobi. Goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Lookman! Cuts out the pass. And he's there to clear it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's having a go. It's run loose here. Bassi. Osei Samuel stood his ground strongly. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Iwobi. Over to the left. Showing good feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lofted upfield, that has been cut short. Bassi. Zaidu Sanusi. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And here's Osimhen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? He can run onto that. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's been slipped through. Nice interception, well timed. Ndidi. Lookman. Now it's Osimhen. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Bassi. Ndidi. Nice looking ball. Lookman is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's played forward. Osei Samuel gets over and intercepts. Bassi. Sanusi, long ball upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chukwueze. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi. Sanusi, aim forwards. Lookman. Chukwueze, and it's lofted through here. Bakambu. Lookman looking for a runner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lookman wins the duel this time. Bakambu. Good play on the left-hand side here. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely feet. Nice physical challenge. Ndidi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. Chukwueze. Out towards the flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Didi. Oh, this is a... And the shot! It's there! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Nigeria get themselves into the lead. Aim forwards. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Lookman. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Moved on forwards. Sanusi forwards and with intent. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Aim forwards. Now it's Bakambu. Nigeria have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Chukwueze. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lookman! This might... Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, clearance is short. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Now it's Bakambu. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. It'll be a throw-in. Gets into some space, and that's aimed into the middle. Bassi with the clearance. Crossed in again. Defending of the desperate variety. Ndidi. Now it's Osimhen. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Twanzebe. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. Goes for a shot! And he's following up! Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It will be. Ndidi. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. It will be. Sanusi, that's a sharp pass. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mbemba, forwards and with intent. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Wan-Bissaka. Bakambu, now he's off and running. Not the most accurate pass. Moved on forwards. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good take. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. That's really well cleared. And it's Iwobi. Crosses it in. Chukwueze. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Chukwueze. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's played forward. Chukwueze does really well to win the ball there. Osei Samuel. Searching pass he's played there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Nigeria are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Nigeria are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Wan-Bissaka. And that is out of play. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lookman. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, nicely intercepted. Lookman. Chukwueze. Mbemba cuts it out. That has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for the shots.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Tuanzebe. Driven forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Osei Samuel, aim forwards. Mbemba. Mbemba shifted upfield. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Iwobi. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel, gently done. Moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. Ndidi has created one goal already.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bassi. And it's played forward. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. It's a quick ball upfield. Bakambu chasing after it. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Zaidu Sanusi.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Osei Samuel, Chukwueze. Can he latch on to this? Keeper's dealt with that. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. It will be. Bassi. Ndidi. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Bassi. Ndidi. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. Wan-Bissaka. Ndidi. Now it's Osimhen. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. It will be. That's really well manoeuvred. Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. Bassi. Osei Samuel. Lookman. Osimhen looking to add to his goal. Gets it away. Ball's gone out of play. Bakambu. Oh, just... and the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Aim forwards. Ball swung in.
Cedric Bakambu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tuanzebe gets across to intercept that. Bakambu. Caught offside that time. Almost an hour gone. And that has been clubbed away. Aim forwards. Lovely bit of skill. Osei Samuel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Muscular approach does pay off here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Osei Samuel. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's played into the area. Clears it away. Mbemba. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep... Gets his head on it! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Absolutely.
One stray pass, that might be all they need here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Moved on forwards. Osei Samuel. Bassi. Ndidi. Iwobi. Forwards and with intent. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Aim forwards. Chukwueze. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Iwobi.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Iwobi. Osei Samuel. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, nicely aimed pass. Chukwueze. Lookman. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, shooting chance! He's shifting through the gears here. It's a loose ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Osimhen. Lookman. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Osimhen. Lookman! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Bakambu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lookman. Aim forwards. Bassi, and the keeper's got it again. Iwobi. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. That's been drilled forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's gone back to the keeper. Osei Samuel shifted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bassi. And it's played forward. Osei Samuel gets across to intercept that. Sanusi, gently done. Sanusi's cross. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Might be dangerous. Lookman! And that would have won it.
Lookman is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Have it back and can go again. Nicely intercepted.
Lookman.
It will be. Bassi goes forward. Mbemba getting this one clear.
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. It will be.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Bassi. Chukwueze. Aim forwards.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, good looking ball. Clears it away. Osimhen. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lookman. Lookman. Wan-Bissaka tries to clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Lookman.
And here's Osimhen. Lookman. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. That's good play. Now, what about a counter-attack? Osimhen. Lookman. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Bakambu. He's free, he has got space. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off. Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bassi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And he's going to Rex. And the ball's come loose here. Iwobi. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Bakambu. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Just 5 minutes left. Moved on forwards. And here's Osimhen. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Quality ball. Cuts out the pass. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on and making good progress. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bakambu. Well read, and the danger is averted. Osei Samuel gets good distance on it. Strong running down that left flank. Here's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Nigeria, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bassi. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel chips it through. They get a throw in. And it's Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Osei Samuel gets it clear. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mbemba. And here's Bakambu. Danger averted for now. Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi.
Ndidi.
Iwobi.
Ndidi.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Could move up a gear here. And it's been played through. Calmly anticipates. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nigeria can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.